Hello everyone. Today I'm going to show you how to write grep in Emacs Lisp. So this is another spontaneous recording, and yes, how to write grep in Emacs Lisp. So let's start. Okay, first of all, I remember. Let's do this quickly. Now I know how to do, which is to turn on my key log. So command log mod, yes, that's one. Yes, and let's say global command log mod. Yes, and okay, good. So now you see this on this screen. It's showing the command I'm using. So I get questions like, "What did you do to do this? What command did you call?" So now you can see it there. So first of all, let's turn on sorry, Emacs list mod. You see, it's right there. Okay, so let's try the grep. Grep means find text in a directory. Uh, I have written this like tens of times over the past 10 years because that's what I need to do. And um, so okay, so let's define. Let's begin. Define. Let's just name XX because it's easier to type for this one. No var. So okay, you want to write a grep. Let's start with documentation. That's what I do always. So XX will find um, prompt for a directory and okay, prompt for, let's see, prompt for text to find and prompt for a directory and then print results, something like that. Okay, so let's begin. So prompt text to find, prompt for directory, prompt results. Okay, so I aim this to be like 15 minutes, but now I'm starting to code it. I don't think I can finish in 15 minutes. It might be up to 20 minutes or 30 minutes. Okay, now it's 501. Let's see how let me try to be as quick and not be verbose and stuff. Okay. Uh, so you need prompt. Okay. Well, let's save the file xx.el. Let's just say that. Not. I don't want to overwrite xxx.el. So Emacs. Let's go to my Emacs blog because this is my Emacs tutorial, and actually I use it myself because I don't remember things. Actually, I have written in detail how to write a grep somewhere here. Like that's probably script examples. Yeah, I have written that detailed tutorial before, but let's not look at that because it's no fun to not be interactive. I mean, in real time, that's the point of videos. So okay, prompt for text to find. Yeah, let's see. How do you get prompt? Command example Emacs Lisp. How do you get prompt from user? Get buffer string. Get user input. That's the one you want. Read string. So that's what we want. Read string. No. Okay, I don't have a shortcut for that. That's no good because I need then I. So the way I usually work is because I'm using. Let's open a new frame. I think no. What? Uh, ah, when I'm talking to people, my faculties is working at 50%. Because the other half needs to be concerned about how to talk to people. Okay, what's the command to open a new frame? Okay, traditionally in Emacs is Control X 5, I think. Okay, Control X 5, well, let's see, Control X5, Control H, find new frame. Let's see, where is it? Other frame. What? Delete frame. Anyway, so in Fly keys you can do Shift Control N. So there, make frame command, and it's found CX52. That's a traditional key, and in Fly keys is space NI. Right? What an idiot I am. Space NI. There it is, a new frame. I call this command every day, but it's just I just forgot. So a new frame. So what we're gonna do? Yeah, read string. Yeah. So I was saying I open a new frame, and let's go to XA emacs list mod. Jump to the file. Oops. Yeah, jump to the file. You see, because the way I work on my mods or Emacs this stuff packages is that whenever I try to do something, you see, obviously here I need let's try this. Okay, I need a brief to expand to the that template. So let's do that. I may not be able to finish, writing a grep. It's because it's already 5 minutes. But I'm just going to show you my workflow anyway. So grep. So yeah, you see all these are abbreviations. Now we want two-letter abbreviations. Make a copy and let's say RS and okay, split. Let's find read string. Okay, there it is already. So copy that. Go back here. Copy, paste, delete, eval buffer and save. Did we just eval buffer? Yes, we did. Eval and save. So now that will work, but it won't because you need to reopen it. Close. Yes, reopen. You see, that is good. That's what I want. So now, now I can go back here and commit. Like I would say, oops. Well, what did I do? Okay. Yeah, so actually, so RS, and usually I need to sort this. So now RS is like sorted, sorted with the others. And I go to the top, insert today's date. I want in this format and delete the earlier one. And now I can do a MS, which is magic mod, magic status. You can see here MX. Okay, it's wait. Oh, when you call command, it doesn't list, I guess. So it's just keys. Oh, there's another thing I want to actually. Let me do that. Yeah. So I'm trying to write a grep, but I get what's the word? Distracted. I get uh, 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 I don't, yeah, there is a thing I want to turn on. Okay, let's try that. Do I want to show my stuff? God, keycast. Yeah, let's. Yeah, there is a Mac utility that shows the keys I'm typing. So let's try that. Extensions. I believe it's extensions and security. Actions, photos. No. Actions. No, it's yeah, accessibility. This is okay. Well, anyway, let's not talk about things too much. Diction. Oh, diction I can use. Well, anyway, so it's not what is it? Let me show you this keycast. Okay, keycast. Keycast is a utility for Mac that shows your keys. What? This is some kind of a spam website. Yeah, this is the one we want. And maybe it's the same thing, maybe it's not. Okay, so this is the utility you can use to um what is this? Keycaster. Okay, key CASTR, not cast. Okay, apparently there are quite a few of them. Yeah, and I hesitate in turning it on because it's open source, but I haven't looked at the source code. But I did, even if I did, I don't understand it because I think it's C code, C language. C language sucks. So, oh, security and privacy. Okay, there it is. Security and privacy. That's all important. Accessibility and turn it on. Okay, let's just turn it on because it's probably trustworthy. I fear that once I turn it on, it's sending my keystrokes to the FBI. I don't know if I'm gonna be censored for this. Yeah, you don't even want to mention the name. So anyway, so KeyCast app. So I have to find the app. Let's try add one. Does it even? Why is it grayed out? Oh, because I have to do this. So now this. Well, I don't want to do it now. So let's skip. Sorry about that. Forget about the whole thing then. Um, well, just use. Okay, so just look at this window. That's good enough. So check for changes. So I added more. Well, I added one abbrev. Okay, this is becoming no good because I'm talking too much. Let's get back to the restring. Okay, type find string. Let's see if I can still do this. 5:12. It's 12 minutes already. Option initial input. And let's skip the whole thing. Set q find string. Let's just use short words. Yeah, and find the directory. So prompt for directory name. Read directory name. Read directory name. Okay, that's good. The to search. Okay, let's say skip that. Set q. Yeah. The to search. Yes. The okay. The x. So I'm using these names so that it's easier to find, you see. And rid of that. And okay, find string. The let's just say that with temp buffer. Yes. Okay, now you need to traverse directory. In order to do that, you use directory recursively something. Okay, you see, I'm using my emacs lisp tutorial myself to find things, but if you are not used to that, of course, there are so many other ways to find the functions you want. For example, I don't I don't remember the file name. Actually, the file name I want is directory files recursively. But I just remember recursively, so you can do this. Actually, you need to control U, then do that apropos. Basically, that's the apropos command. Directory, you see, it shows here. That's what you want. So the x rejects is going to be okay. Actually, you need another prompt. File name rejects. Let's do that. Read string. Okay, read string file name rejects. File name rejects regular expression. Okay, so that's good. File name rejects and right, refile directory recursively. Let's see. Right, the x reject is gonna be that, and you don't need that. So now you have that. Now before we do anything, let's just message, see if we got it right. Find string the x file name rejects. I don't like that name, it's too long. Okay, and evaluate the buffer. Now let's just call the function xx and find string, let's say ttt, directory to search, yes. File name rejects, let's say html $, and let's go to message buffer. Yes, I got, so the program is running, that's good. You know, just make sure before we do anything else, make sure it's the structure is good. With temp buffer, okay, 516, almost done, almost. With temp buffer, okay, you need to work directory. Yeah, so work directory, directory recursively. That's going to return a list. File list. Let's just say that. So, and of course, you need this to be here as well. Well, I already know it's working. So, file list. Now, with now what you need to do is that, so it returns a list of file paths. So for each one, you want to open it and search it, and if it's there, print it and close it. So now you need to work directory, directory file record. Yeah. So what you do is map car, well, map C. So map C, you need to give a function here, and the sequence is going to be file list. So that's going to go through it. You don't need that anymore. So let's do so map car. So x is going to be the file path, and the body is let's say that x. Let's do that. Eval and run it. Yes. Find string tt that rejects that. Okay, so you see it's printing all these paths, so that's also working. And now, so you see we are dissecting the problem into each components, you know, and in each step we make sure it's working. So So X is a file, and now you want to open it. Yeah, with temp buffer, and with temp buffer, insert contents, insert file contents. That's right. Is that what we want? No, that's not what we want. Um, well, I was going to look up my older code, but let's not do that now. So let's see. Insert file contents. Insert content of file name after point. Returns list of absolute file name and number of characters inserted. Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what I want. So insert the file content X. That's right. You don't need that. And go to char buffer beginning of buffer. We want to go to beginning of buffer. We can just say 1 because 1 is the beginning. I was going to do point min, but 1 is okay. Okay, now the way we open, usually you can use find file, but that's not what you want because find file has it has lots of side effects. For example, when you find file, which is open a file, it will load the mod automatically, in emacs list mod or html mod, and that usually is very slow because it's going to do syntax highlighting and stuff, lots of stuff. For example, it's going to also run for example, let's say hook, because you can look at that hook, find file hook, and you see these are the values. So each value is a function. So if you use find file, it opens a file, then it runs a bunch of functions, like tens of functions uh, from each minor mod or major mod, because that's makes Emacs convenient. I actually don't use many packages, but for you, if you describe variable on this, you're probably gonna see few times more than me. So you don't want, if you're writing script, I can run this in batch, so you don't want to use find file in general. So what do? You use with temp buffer instead. With temp buffer, then insert the file content. It's much faster. It doesn't, and also it doesn't have undo, because when you're writing a script, you don't need, you don't want undo. So go to char 1. Then now we want to search the text. Okay, how do you search text? Search for word. That's the thing. So search for word, find string, bound. Bound. We don't want bound neo, because if you don't say wait, bound neo, bound neo is a position. If you say bound 10, it was only search after the 10th character. So you don't want the bound, and you want no error true, and you don't want limit of count. You want no error, because otherwise, if you cannot find it, it'll stop your program. With an error. So search for word. So that's it. So if search for word, if it's find, you'll return true. So if it's true, then let's just say print it. Print let's well, print C. Okay, let's just say print. You want to print, let's say, from the beginning of line to end of line. Line. Okay, so print buffer substring no properties. Beginning of line. Line beginning position. Yeah, line end position. That's right. That's what you want to do. So if found, do that. If it's not found, do nothing. Neo. You can just say neo. You can. Well, in this case, instead of doing that, you can just say when. when is like if, but without the else part. So you don't need the neo anymore. So you see match, match, yes. So eval the buffer. So we are, I think, okay. So insert the file, go to the beginning. When search for word, find string neo t. Then if true, then print it. So let's try that. Okay. And now let's try to do that. Okay. Call xx find string. Let's do that. We can actually use rejects, find string, yeah, rejects, because grep by default is rejects. So let's do that. So it's rejects. You want, instead of search forward, you want search forward, re-search forward. Yeah, so that's what you want. That's good. Eval buffer. Okay, let's try. Call that rejects. What reject shall we say? Let's say Haskell, because well, it's not, it's just plain text. Let's try that first. So this directory, yes, and file name rejects that. Okay, please make it work. Wait, did it work? Yes. Okay, so wait. So did it work? Yes. Now, because right now it's printing to message, which is actually a bad idea. Let's copy it, close it, new buffer, paste. You see, and it's printing like a string, which we don't want. We want to just without printing the quote. So let's say search for Haskell. Okay, you see, so you find in the all the emacs directory, my emacs directory, all the lines containing Haskell. And okay, so that's basically it. And okay, 26 minutes. Okay, half an hour. That's too long. So, but we need to refine this program. You see, when you print it out, you also want to print. Let's see, where is it? What print? You also want to print file name. Print file name, but actually, yeah, you want to print file name and print that. Then you also want to, this lots refinement you want to do. You also want to make it so that add buffer text properties to the printed output, so that user can press enter and jump to that occurrence right away. So yeah, so anyway, so that's the basics of, I mean, the time is up. So that's the basic. I have written the package you can use. Actually, I recently did a demo of it, find package. It does all these, nicely. So for example, let's try that find text. So let's say find text. Okay, Haskell. Yes, I want the directory that. Okay, you see, now it's good. You see it shows you, and I can press enter and jump to the location. Okay, that's it. Thank you for watching, and I've been wanting to do more videos. And if you like, hit me up, like comment on YouTube, and I would like to. I'm thinking, but I don't want to say I'm planning it, because every time I plan something, it just I have pressure, like, it needs to be good. It does come out, usually it doesn't come out well. So yeah, I like to do maybe interviews like Sasha has done, like with emacs people. So you can, we can do like I interview you, and you can talk about your experiences. Let's focus on some topic, like, and also I have some questions I would like to get answered. For example, user package. That's a great package by the emacs maintainer, current maintainer, John Wigley. He's a great guy, and he's a he's a emacs lisp expert, of course. He's an expert, and he's also expert at Haskell. That's quite interesting, and he's also C compiler expert, because I think that's his job for like 10 or 20 years. So that would be interesting. And also there's a lot of other people I like to talk to. Um, recently Howard, what's his name? Howard Adams. Um, and Jeff Troll I've met. Jeff Troll is a guy who runs Emacs Meetup San Francisco. It's a great guy. But anyway, I want to mention, talking about people. Let me say Sasha. Yeah, Sasha is busy with her. Well, not this person, but Sasha. She's busy. Howard Abrams. So yes, would be great to have them. In video. John Wigley or Howard Adams, Jeff Troll, and there's a lot of people. I can't right now go off list them, but there's a lot of Emacs developers I know. Over the past 10, 20 years, like Stefan. What's his last name? He was the previous maintainer, and I actually never see him on video, or or talk to him live. I never met him in real life, and a lot of people. So if you are interested, chat to me. Email me or Twitter or otherwise. So let's see if we can get it going. It would be great to have that. Okay, that's it for today. Thank you for watching, and do thumbs up, please. Thank you. Thank you. Bye.